Hello and welcome back to Expat Thai. Wadi Khap. Learning Thai the easy way, you can do it, I'm sure you can. So let's crack on straight away. Today's phrase will help you out in any indoor market, or any market where there's objects or items on the floor. So we start off there with the N, followed by the vowel. So we got ni, ni, ni. This means this or these. So it is a high tone because we've got the marker, we've got a low class consonant or syllable. So we've got the marker there, so I'll put the marker up. It is a high tone, so ni, ni. So it can mean this or these, but in this context today, we're going to use this. So ni, ni. So it's quite straightforward. Any Tom, Dick and Harry can understand that. Then we're going to go on to the next one. So we're going to start with the N again. It's going to be very similar. It's going to be the same tone. It's got a short vowel there, so we put that up there. We put the little marker. So nan, nan, nan. So that means that and those. But in today's context, we're going to use it as that. So nan, nan. So remember, it is a high tone. I am going to mark it with my other pen. So nan, nan. So we got ni and nan, nan. So one means this, and the other one, nan, means that. So quite straightforward, so easy to pick up. And now I'm just going to write in how to get that high tone within the English you know. So as you would say, ni, ni. And then on the other thing, just to remind you, say she's at the top of the stairs and you want to shout at, say, your grandmother, nan, nan. So it's quite straightforward. Those two little things, you know, can be a bit of a gimmick, but it just makes you remember their high tone. So for this, it's ni, and then for nan. Okay, now here's the little word we're going to put in. This is for objects or items. Any little object, any little item, as long as it ends bits of fruit or paper, you can use this all the time. So it's an. So then you would have ani, 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 anan, 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 ani, anan. So it's easy. So I'm going to write down in the corner here so it reminds us that an actually means a small object or item. So when you go to these indoor markets and they got a little bric-a-brac on the floor, you could just walk along, you could point it out and say, Annie, Annie. And if the vendor, let's say, had one in his hand and he's holding it up, you could say, Anan, Anan. So item that, or object that. So you've got Annie and Anan, Anan. So if the vendor's holding it, use the that. If it's on the floor, for ni or these, object or item, this. So quite straightforward, easy to pick up. So ani, anan. So in here I'll just put the an so you can remember on both sides. So ani, anan. So just there, so easy to follow. Then after that, if you remember the last video did, we had tarai. And if anyone can remember what tarai means, so you can have ani, tarai. So I'm just going to write it down now. So if you remember, the tao's a falling tone and then rai is a low tone. So tarai, tarai. So here we're going to put it in romanization to make it slightly easier for you next to it. And then just below that, I'm going to use the expat Thai romanization. So tao, tarai, tarai. So you've got ani tarai, and then you've got anan tarai. So here I'm just going to write it in. So you know, easier to read it. It's as close as English as you can. So you've got tarai there, tau. But any Thai will know what you're saying when you say ani tarai or anan tarai. So if you remember, ani tarai will be, I'm just going to write it in here now so you remember from last time, tarai means how much. So now you've got object or item this, how much. So you've got ani tarai. Straight as easy as it comes. So I've written up the top so you can remember ani tarai, and then next door for item or object that, how much. Anan tarai, tarai, ani tarai, ani tarai, how much. So it's straightforward. Object, item, this, how much. So we've got anan tarai object, item, that, how much. So I hope it helps out someone. Easy to use, just remembering the markets, quite straightforward, pointing at something, and Annie, taolai, or if the vendor's old and saying, Annan, taolai. Okay, until next time, ta-da.